Fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Matt Breida.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And it's 3rd down.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll get this complete to his running back, Bowden. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Complete.
11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 37.
2nd and 11. Play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And the Dolphins first down.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Bud Dupree. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Steelers.
Coach, Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. But no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Throwing here is starting to drive as they connect left side. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down, Dolphins.
Tua now on first down. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
First down.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. To his throw, going to find his running back, Breida. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes his 2nd and 9.
47-yard line.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And it's caught by Parker. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Complete to
Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed... And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, that maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
First and 10 at the 36.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
14.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Intercepted by the...
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. 30, 10, 5...
Showtime.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Complete.
A big play there. 81 yards. And the Dolphins are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
7 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mayfield on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
For the running back.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 21.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Play action, now it's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Keep going, keep running.
Picked off at the 17. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
So now 2 pick 6s that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Room here to run. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
45, 45, 45, come on, 45. Hurry, hurry. 45. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Strip the ball.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Escaping the pressure. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
Juju Smith-Schuster. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Steelers 35.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is...
And my goodness, another interception. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Yep. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
They'll take over.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for...
You have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3 and out.
They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, here's Tua. And this one is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Parker left side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Point conversion.
Tua to throw again. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Dolphins 20.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Play fake. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. He's going to look. He's got a man. Complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Mayfield looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts
A loss of 10
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield on play action, looking for the end zone. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Dolphins. They'll take over first and
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now, I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That goes for a gain of 31.
at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Tua. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Parker, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Tagovailoa.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 17. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Kings.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
That's out to the left and complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
At the 46.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Caught left side, Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. That is caught at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
2 more yards.
A good pickup there, 22.
Steelers, 1st first down.
And again, it's Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different.
It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A heck of a way to start the fourth quarter, just south of 40 yards on the pickup. Back now in Pittsburgh.
42.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A first down throw for Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this is taken in at the 5. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On second down, a run with Breida. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. Tua, flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They run the counter now on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back near his goal line, here's Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. And now here is another interception. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Number 87.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means it had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Steelers 49.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. A nice little juke. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tua now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Parker. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And my goodness, another interception. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. For 30 more yards and another first down.
33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On third down, Mayfield. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Mayfield with it once more. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Raekwon Davis, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big pickup of 38. They fake the handoff. Now Tua letting one go deep for the end zone. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So now on comes the Dolphins offense as he'll try and go for two here. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Mike 29. Yo. Yo, you go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hurry. Check hot route. Hot.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Back at his 48-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 29 is the Mike 29. Stay with your man. Show it up. Watch the eye. Hey, alert. Hey, alert. Hurry. I got motion.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because There are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Off of play action, Tagovailoa going down the middle, and it's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And my goodness, another interception. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DJ Moore, 82 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not